Hello, I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and what just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, possibly the biggest swerve in Money in the Bank history. That's right, Natalya turned on Becky Lynch. What the actual f***? No, but seriously, something momentous happened last night. Something unprecedented, something that gives us faith in WWE booking once again. Golden Truth tried to kill Breezango with tanning beds. That is attempted murder. Wow. Attitude Era, you are back. No, let's be serious. Something truly shocking happened last night. Titus O'Neil kissed his son on the mouth. No, but seriously, Dean Ambrose won the belt. Every single member of the Shield were WWE champion on one night, and the Shield triple threat is coming, and I cannot be more excited. It's coming, I'm coming, we're all gonna have a wonderful time. So let's run through Money in the Bank. Well, it started with two built matches on the pre-show. Let's not discuss those, they're not worth talking about. Then we had the four-way tag, New Day retaining. There was a weird moment when Luke Gallows sort of looked at Big E holding up his tag partner like, like Newcastle men squaring up to each other on the pavement on a Friday night, and a Monday night, and a Tuesday night, and a Wednesday night, and a Thursday night, and a Saturday night, and tonight. And then we had Ziggler, Corbin, Dana Brooke, Charlotte, and we had Apollo Crews, Sheamus, none of which were that good. It was a sort of three-match lull that kind of lured people into thinking that this year's show wasn't going to be that good. I mean, they were fine. It's just that, well, first of all, we've seen Corbin versus Ziggler a million times. It was a good match. Like, if that had been their first match, people would have been like, hey, great, but also, let's stop them fighting. You know that fight forever chant? This is the opposite of that. Dana and Charlotte, I mean, Natalya turned on Becky. Why? I mean, like, the friendship was new, so there was nothing kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe the friendship of Heart and Fire # broke up. It was a bit of a sloppy match. It was fine, I don't care. Apollo, Sheamus, there was a nice moonsault off the apron. Other than that, I don't really care. But then AJ versus Cena. My goodness, that was a scrumptious match. AJ went over, not clean. I thought the ending was fine because you know what we're going to see. AJ versus Cena Battleground. Cena will go over, and then we're going to have the blow-off at SummerSlam. I'm not sure whether or not Cena will go over. He probably will. But, you know, for right now, AJ has a victory over John Cena. It's tainted, but the story is good, so let's enjoy it. And the match was great. AJ just casually rolling through, standing up, flipping out, counter after counter, and that eating grin. Marvelous, great stuff. Then on to the Money in the Bank briefcase match. Yeah, this was great. Everything a Money in the Bank match should be. Kevin Owens, are you alive? Can you still walk? That spot where he was bent over the ladder like Homer Simpson over a fire hydrant, that was bononkalonka-donkeras. So, yeah, it was great. Like, the tension towards the end, there were so many legitimate winners. Ambrose, of course, eventually won, became Mr. Money in the Bank. He would hold on to it for a Kane's length of time. In fact, no, because Kane won his Money in the Bank at the beginning of the show, then cashed in later. Wait, who held on to their briefcase for the shortest amount of time? Did Dean Ambrose just set a record for holding on to his briefcase for the least amount of time? I think he just did, because then came Titus O'Neil and Rusev. Okay, now I don't want to judge, because what happens, you know, in a family home is its own business. But I do, like, in the comments, just let me know. Are there any guys out there who, when they were a kid, their dads would kiss them on the mouth? I'm just asking, because you know, Titus kissed his son on the mouth, and look, I don't. That's if me and my dad, we both burst into flames. Now I know we're British, but do people really? I do. Just let me know, because it's. But Anyway, Rusev went over, and I really think, like he walked off with the monitors, he should have just walked off with Titus O'Neil's sons. He should have just done that. A fine match. I thought it was good, longer than expected. Titus looked good when he wasn't, playing tonsil hockey with his own progeny. And then the main event, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, which, to be honest, started off a little slow for my taste. I mean, some of Seth's slaps were good, but I honestly thought that the match lacked that kind of fury that they were building up to. The hype promo before the match talked about the, beginning of the Shield, the destruction of the Shield, the cash-in at WrestleMania. It's all been building to this, and then it was quite a slow start. But then, Seth went over clean as a whistle, and then Dean Ambrose cashes in. It's virtuoso booking. It just makes you so excited. It's just one of those hands clasped to the face moments. It reminds you that, hey, oh my God, yeah, we really do know nothing. Like, we can crow about a match being predictable, but then something comes along and just right across the face. And yeah, it's a sort of thing that rejuvenates an entire pay-per-view. It sent a lightning bolt through it. And it's what this pay-per-view will be remembered for, ultimately. That moment, Dean Ambrose finally being crowned. Like, no one thought, oh my God, this is going to be the moment where they finally pull the trigger after years of being fingertips away. A year ago, at this very pay-per-view, he came within fingertips of grabbing that belt, and now he's a champion. Roman being conquered, the Empire crumbling, Rollins wrestling mostly face, Reigns wrestling heel, Ambrose coming in. Is he heel for going over Rollins, or is he face because he's wacky, attacky Ambrose? Lots of questions, lots of potential. What a nice way to end a pay-per-view. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com. Let us know in the comments what you thought. But in the end, that is what just happened. WhatCulture.com are releasing a new magazine about wrestling, and it's called Wrestling. It'll have 140 pages of timeless wrestling content, including a brand new How WWE Should Have Booked written by this virulent son of a bitch. It will also have a list of the 100 best wrestling matches of all time compiled by WhatCulture staff and wrestling insiders. So the magazine is available to pre-order now. Follow the link in the description and enjoy WhatCulture.com's Wrestling.